Alright everybody, welcome back. This is the second video of my series on ice beers. Ice beer number 2 is going to be natural ice. Now last time I had Bud Ice, this time it's natural ice. So this thing is different from Bud Ice obviously. I've noticed that Bud has kind of a standard taste for when it comes to its beers, so Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Ice kind of have that greenish taste, with Bud Ice being a little bit sweeter. So this is going to be completely new, I'm guessing. It is still a lager, I think. Yeah, ice beer is a lager, right? Yeah, lager, 1 pint, 16 ounces, at 5.9% alcohol by volume, so it's a little bit stronger than Bud Ice, just by 0.4%. And I've drank IPAs that are stronger than this, right? But for some reason, when I drank the Bud Ice after I made the video, even though I said it wasn't that strong, it did kind of get me a pretty good buzz. I was like, huh, it must be the way the alcohol works in ice beer that gives you a good kick, because I can drink like 2 IPAs and I'll still be relatively fine. While when I drank 1 ice beer, I was like, whoa, now that gives you a good kick in the head. So, natural ice. How's it sold? Nice and cold. What's the price? 3/4 twice. It cost me around $1.50, maybe a little bit less. It's pretty cheap. So, if it tastes good, it'll definitely be worth the price. Like I said, it's 5.9 by volume. I'm not going to pour it into the glass because I'm not really interested in the color or the way it foams up. I'm mostly interested in the taste and how easy it goes down. So just to give myself more things to review about it, let's check out the can design. I actually have to admit, that looks pretty cool. Yup, an eagle on the A, natural ice, good typeset, font. That little cool blue band right here I think is pretty nifty. So that's enough of the can. So I'm looking at my notes. That's enough of the can. That's enough of the exterior. Now let's check out the interior. So cheers. This is natural ice. Ice beer number 2 at 5.9%. Bottoms up. I'm not getting any of that Budweiser, Bud Light style grainy taste. I'm getting like a good chill beer taste with the sweet aftertaste, kind of like fruit. There is some tang to it. I can still taste it. So, not bad. Definitely more on the sweeter side than the grainy beer taste side. So, it's good. And at 5.9% and for the price, it's definitely worth it. But if I had to pick Bud Ice and natural ice, I would definitely pick Bud Ice, just because the taste is more familiar. But let me give it a second opinion. Yeah, there's definitely a hint of some sort of fruit style flavoring. I know this uses no fruit in brewing, but you kind of get that sweetness and it reminds me of fruit. Perhaps grapes. So, alright, the taste is pretty good, it's decent, and for its price, it definitely gives it a better impression, So, how does it go down? It goes down pretty good. Maybe the tangish aftertaste might be upsetting to some people, but I say it doesn't affect it at all. It goes down pretty smooth. It goes down easily. It doesn't have that strong, pungent alcohol taste that some stronger beers do. It goes down like a regular beer, and for the price, it's very good. So, yeah, I'll give this a pass. I'll give this 7 out of 10. I gave Bud Ice like an 8.5, I believe, or an 8 out of 10, just because of the profile of the taste. In my opinion, it's not as good as Bud Ice. It is going to take a point down to 7 out of 10. Still a good beer. very good for its price. But as compared to Bud Ice, yeah, again, definitely prefer Bud Ice over this. But Natural Ice is another good contender for an ice beer. And well, that's all I have to say on that. I mean, there's nothing else I can talk about other than I think it's pretty good. Definitely, definitely something I would get if I'm on a budget. I'm not sure if I would prefer, from the two beers that I had, I'm not sure if I would prefer ice beer over malt liquor. But maybe if I'm on a budget for a long time and I'm drinking nothing but malt liquor, malt liquor, malt liquor, and I want to take a break and drink something else that's cheap, I'll definitely pick Bud Ice and Natural Ice once in a while, you know. But they're both around the same price, and I prefer Bud Ice, so you know, no hate to people who prefer Natural Ice, but I say that the pungent fruit taste is a little bit too sweet for me. Bud Ice was sweet too, but this is also very sweet, and it's not really my style. Like I'm like to drink sweet beer and like that, with the exception of maybe like Blue Moon or something. But all right, I'm going off on a tangent. That's what happens when I don't have a script. I'll just talk about one thing and then it goes into another, and well, yeah. Anyways, that's enough for this video, guys. If you can see how casually I'm dressed, that's because it's my day off, so I didn't take a shower, as gross as that sounds. So yeah, I'm starting to fit the profile of an ice beer drinker, huh? But anyways, I'll see you guys later, and look forward to ice beer number 3.